Right then, welcome back to the channel. Stephen Howson, and today I am going to be looking at 5 possible goalkeepers to replace André Onana should he go this summer. Now, Emi Martinez, I do believe, is going to be quite high up on United's list should Onana be moved on this summer, but I think we all know quite a lot about him, and I would think it's probably worth us looking at 5 other names should we're not able to get Emi Martinez over the line. Now, if it does look like it's going to start becoming Emi Martinez as United's preferred choice, I will do a worry with and a case for, as I do for every signing as they start to firm up. That being said, here's 5 goalkeepers that could replace Onana should he move on this summer. First one then is going to be Varan. Now, he is attracting a lot of attention across Europe, and the Seagulls, I think, will do quite well to keep hold of him. He has a real reliable presence in goal, and he faced a similar XG to the man that he replaced in Robert Sanchez, and he has had a far higher save ratio, which speaks to the improvement that he's had. He's got very quick reactions. He's got good reliable handling as well. He averaged 3.1 saves per 90 last season, with 67.7% of the saves requiring rapid reflexes. He is very good 1v1, with many of his saves coming from rushing off his line. He is also a ball player, as you would expect coming from Brighton, but that's a quality that I think will be of interest to United. He displays similar positional fearlessness to, well, to be honest, what Onana did when he was at Inter Milan, or maybe not quite a psycho with it. He's certainly not afraid to leave the box. He's certainly not afraid to get on the ball outside of his box. And I think that's something that a lot of clubs, particularly the likes of Bayern and Barcelona, would be looking at if they would look to bring him in. He is showing interest to those clubs. So I think if United move for him, there would be some competition to bring him in, I would expect. Second one then is André Looney. Now, we've spoken about Looney at least once in the past, and there is a reason for that. He is much better than the credit that he is being given so far, and I think he could easily surpass his role as an understudy at most other clubs. He's been second to Courtois at Real Madrid for a while, and he's actually been really taken to the reins in Courtois' absence when he's played. He played 31 matches in all competitions in the 23-24 season. He kept 12 clean sheets, and he boasted a save percentage of around about 71%. Many worried for Real Madrid without Courtois, but Looney stepped up. His edge is his distribution. He has got a real comfortability when it comes to playing on the ball, and annoyingly, frustratingly, because it was something that we heavily scouted when we were bringing Onana in, and something that was evident when you were watching him, is Onana had real good distribution. That hasn't been the case at United, and especially when we go long. And I think with Looney, he has certainly got the credentials to come in and take United's distribution up a notch or two. At 26 years of age, he's still got plenty of time and might want to step up to be the first choice goalkeeper now as he approaches his prime. Reports on him are conflicting. Some say that he wants to stay, others say that he might want to go, and if he does go, the fee is reported to be around about 20 million euros, which I think is an absolute steal. Now, reports came out about another injury to Courtois, which could have swayed Looney to stay in, but the revelation that the injury isn't serious might push him out of the door, potentially to Old Trafford. There's also some talk swirling about Donnarumma as well. I don't think that's a realistic target for Manchester United, but he could be a realistic target for Real Madrid, and that definitely would push Looney out of the door.
Let me tell you a little bit of something that I've learned in my experience working in construction. It can be an absolute headache. You're trying to juggle invoices, you're trying to juggle deliveries, you're trying to juggle manpower, and it can all get a little bit too much. Let me introduce you to Priceworks. It's a little bit of kit that's going to sort out everything for you. And I wish I had this when I was on site. Whether you're pricing up jobs, sending invoices, or you're sorting the materials out, Priceworks has got your back. Trust me, no more messing about, just cracking on with the work. Let the software take care of all the paperwork. And it's bang on for all trades. Whether it's plumbers, roofers, scaffolders, landscapers, Priceworks keeps everyone top of their game. And here's the best bit, you can directly support my channel and help your business run smoother on site by going checking out Priceworks. Let Priceworks give you a hand. Sign up at the link in the description, and trust me, you're gonna wonder how you ever managed without it. Priceworks, build your business better at priceworks.co.uk.
Third then is Luca Shialier, who reports are linking Lille's keeper to a £40 million move to Aston Villa. Why? Well, because Emi Martinez is being linked with a move elsewhere. PSG are retaining a bit of an interest in him, obviously linked to what's going on with Donnarumma. And at 23, he could be one of the next generations of goalkeeper to step up. He's extremely young for a goalkeeper, and he's got a hell of a lot of room to both grow and mature. He is known for being a very good shot stopper. He's got some quality reactions, and it's earned him unanimous praise for the efforts that he's had in Ligue 1 so far. But he's not perfect. There is a lack of involvement in possession. He's actually bottom 6th percentile for goal kicks. Average length of goal kicks is very, very short. His launch percentage is very small, 25.7. That is indicative of how Lille like to play out, but he doesn't strike you as someone that's very comfortable on the ball. He just plays that very simple, very short pass and then leaves it to everybody else to get stuck in with it. He's not convincing from crosses. Stopped only 5.6% of crosses. But despite this, his save percentage is solid. He's in the 90th percentile of goalkeepers for goals against per 90. 40 million euros is the price. I think he's absolutely someone that's worth further exploration from the scouts and the director of football at United for sure. Another name, certainly a big name. I mean, it's big in terms of it literally would fill up all the way down the arms on a shirt. But that's Varan Malinkovic-Savic. Now, whatever your thoughts on signing Malinkovic-Savic are, United seemingly are interested in him. He is on the shortlist, so it's worth having a look. What you do know, and we have always known, you got to remember he was at United for a time. He is bloody massive, 6'7", beyond the definition of physically imposing. But once you get past that, he is heavily involved in the way Torino play, and he's actually very underrated in that regard. He takes 46.95 touches per 90, puts him in the 98th percentile of goalkeepers across the world. And he's more of a traditional goalkeeper, actually. When you look at the average distance of his defensive actions, he stays mostly in the box, 46th percentile for keepers amongst that. And his percentile stats for saves and save percentage from penalty kicks are way into the 90s. In general, his per 90 stats put him as being one of the best goalkeepers in the world, which doesn't sort of match the narrative that comes against him. And despite that, United's fan base isn't having him, and I'm not 100% sure why. There's a lot of bad press pointing to him being error prone. I don't see it. But his price tag is estimated to be between 12 and 20 million euros. Honestly, if you're moving Onana on and you just need someone that can be reliable in goal, I think Malinkovic-Savic would be an absolute steal. And then finally then, perhaps a name that you're not expecting, but certainly one that is going to end up being a big goalkeeper. I just worry about how much he's going to cost. And that's James Trafford. Now, he has been a very, very good signing for Burnley, and he was crucial to their promotion charge from Championship this season. He came through the City Academy. He has grown up with the philosophy of playing out from the back and sweeping up high outside the box. And at 22, he is another goalkeeper that is extremely young, but has got quite a lot of experience. Absolutely instrumental in how good Burnley's defensive record has been. They only conceded 16 goals in the Championship this season. He has kept a high number of clean sheets. He is reliable. He is consistent. And he's delivered big saves in big moments with the bottle to show up when it's needed at the highest level. One of the strongest traits for him is his ability to play the ball. He contributes heavily to Burnley's build-up play. But it's also a keeper that's got crazy future prospects. Recently called up to the England squad by Thomas Tuchel, suggests that the England setup is seeing him probably evolve into being the first choice goalkeeper quite soon. A lot of goalkeepers hate the thought of fighting it out in the Championship, but the league is a real good proving ground, I think. One of the toughest leagues in the world to play in. And players, young players, and especially goalkeepers can absolutely get exposed. Trafford stepped up. He actually made it look quite easy. Someone's going to pick him up. You're probably going to have to pay quite a lot of money for him. I think he might be the most expensive goalkeeper on the list, partially because he's English, partially because, Championship, etc. But I think he is a very good goalkeeper. Now, there's 5, 6 plus Emi Martinez. Out of all of those, who do you want? And I'd rather you didn't just put a name. I want you to justify your answer. I'd prefer X, and here is why. Let me know in the comments below. I'll see you in the next one. There's plenty of options there, from cheap to expensive to gettable to maybe a little bit giddy. plenty of options for us to go and explore. And certainly one of those would do a job for United. But I want to know who you guys think. See you in the next one. Hey, thank you for watching the video. If you are new around these parts, then don't forget to subscribe. My channel is proudly supported by my community on Patreon. If you'd like to get a little bit of extra content, a Discord group, meetups, five-a-side games, weekly podcasts, behind the scenes, and even an occasional bit of transfer news as and when I get it, then for the price of a pint, you can show your appreciation for the content that we make and get some goodies for doing so as well. Check the link in the description or click the button right here. You'll also find all of my socials here too if you want to follow me on any of those platforms. Nice one.